All right, let's look at the vocal. Cindy is a great singer to mix. The reason why I say that is because she sings with a closeness, she sings with strength, and she sings with honesty and believability that comes through even when the track is solo. And that makes it a lot easier for me because if I can believe the song, if I can get it from the vocal, then it's a lot more obvious what I should do with the other tracks, not only sonically but even with dynamic writing, in order to make them support whatever it is that the vocal's trying to get across. So I do enjoy mixing for Cindy. All right, now let's take a look and see what I'm doing effect-wise on the vocal. I've got three things going on. Okay, there is I started with the Pultec. This is the UAD1 Pultec plugin. Adding 3 at 100, 5 and a quarter at 8K, and I'm also dropping about 5 at 20K. So I'm boosting the the upper bottom of the voice, and also I'm boosting some of the I guess lower highs into the highs, but I'm dropping the air because it would have been too much. When I did that, I realized that I wanted a little bit more of a boost below 8K that I was adding here. And I didn't want to change this. I didn't want to drop this down to 4 or 5 because I liked what the combination of the boost at 8 and the drop at 20 was doing. So what I did was I added the Logic Fat EQ and put in just 2 dB at 3.3K, all right, with a nice smooth little bandwidth there. So just a tiny little bump to give the vocal a hint more presence. What I also did at that point was I added a de-esser. I wanted it to cut back some of the sibilance that I was getting, because even though I was dropping down the 20K here, I was still getting a little bit too much. So that's the overall vocal sound. Now take a look at what's happening over here. In fact, let me do this. I'll play you the vocal with the track and then explain what's going on.
Sorry for the way I led you down that road and stole from you precious time.
All right, listen again. Listen to when she says, led you down that road.
Sorry for the way I led you down that road.
She's almost whispering the The reason why it sounds like that is because I did this drop right over here. Okay? I actually dropped it down significantly because it jumped out quite a bit. And what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to kind of draw through that so you can hear what the original vocal sounded like that.
Sorry for the way I led you down there.
Okay, listen one more time. It was a little overpowering, and for me, it sort of disturbed that gentle closeness that she had, you know, with the rest of the line. Listen one more time with the original way that it was, and then I'll put the drop at the back in, and you'll listen.
Sorry for the way I led you down that road.
Okay, now I'll put the drop back in, and let's give a listen to the same part.
Sorry for the way I led you down that road.
It's softer. It almost has a whispery quality that draws you in at that point, where if I allowed the ch to come out to you, you know, too strongly, then you wouldn't have bought the hushed intensity of what's before it and after. Listen one more time.
Sorry for the way I led you down that road.
It has a gentleness, okay? Now this is an example of dynamic writing with vocals to give the vocal more feeling, and in some ways maybe change a feeling of a certain part. And I got this from a lot of the different producers that I worked with, but probably one of the biggest influences as far as my vocal writing is concerned is Peter Yarrow from Peter, Paul and Mary. We spent a lot of time together in the studio, and I would watch him write a vocal, and suddenly the vocal would have a different feeling, a different interpretation, you know, and in certain cases, a different type or strength of believability. And when I do rides like this, where dropping that ch made it more hushed, I got that from Peter. So, Peter Yarrow, this ch is for you.